Far-Flung Tin Can, we are bridging the gap between two diverse worlds, the Christian home and the mission field, through missions awareness, missions engagement, and worship in everything. We're traveling the world to the most remote places on the planet to find those who have laid down everything to say yes to God. And whoever said missions can't be fun? God is calling. Will you take the call? It's the summer of 2019, and we are headed back to Africa for our 4th year, working along Celia and the team and Mama Maria in Gumbani village in Mozambique. About half the team have never been to Mozambique, so it was an exciting trip getting there. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You're in Africa.
I'm excited.
Feel great.
You're home.
I'm home. Feel kind of sad, but you know.
Sad?
Yeah, I feel like I'm
Shouldn't you feel good?
family, but I'm excited to be with my Far-Flung.
Okay, you didn't really.
I have bug bites. I got out of the plane, bug bites on my feet and my legs. We'll have to see what that is.
How much did you sleep in those 15 hours?
You say I slept. I said I slept not a single second. Yeah. Doing an assembly line to make over 1,000 bags for Children's Day here in Africa in Mozambique and Celia. We have popcorn, suckers, candy, glow sticks, whatever you can think of. We are putting it all in a bag, and we're going to have enough for over 1,000 kids.
Ashley, how many more you think there are left? And how long have you been at it?
So right now, we are putting together the bags for the bags we are going to hand over the kids. And so we made an assembly line, and then we are assembling the goods, the gifts, the candies and popcorn and the refreshment, the soda. So it's fun.
How many are there?
We are putting together 1,200 bags.
And how excited do you think that they're going to be about them?
Oh my God, they're going to be so excited. Some of these kids, they don't ever drink these. This is like, we call it refresco, it's just like a pop. Some of them don't ever have these, and then they don't ever have these. And this is interesting, because they don't ever eat these. So when they're giving these, they take home to give to their siblings. And so that you barely see them opening their package when we give them. We never do that. Sometimes we make them do that because we want to make sure that they will eat it, because they think about their siblings at home, and so they won't eat, they won't open it.
And then the gold necklaces.
And then a glow necklace that they love. So here in Gombani we do not have electricity, and in order to keep things cold, we use a gas freezer. That means we have to have a gas bottle, and then we light a match, and then however that system works, then we have the gas refrigerates the freezer. And so we have a freezer in Gombani in the middle of the bush with no electricity, but we managed to keep things cold. When we came to the community of Gombani, our heart had always been to bless the kids with at least one meal a day, because many kids here don't even have that at their houses. So 3 years ago, we finally were able to start that. So we started with a number of like about 90 kids. And 3 years later, now we feed about 200 kids, 230, 200 a day. And we have a group that we serve in the morning and then a group in the afternoon. So when the kids come, then we teach them. We have a program, we have a set program, and where we teach them the Bible. And we go over a bunch of different things, but all aligned with the Bible. And then we feed them a meal, and in the morning, and then that group goes, and then the other group comes.
We are helping the kids right now make necklaces. Mia Hanna is one of her activities she's doing. She's given the boys and girls necklaces, and then she's also given them beads. The boys have little diamonds and the girls have little heels, and what she's trying to tell them is that they are sons and daughters, essentially they're princesses, and then she's letting the boys know that they're princes. And giving them something interactive to do so when they have these necklaces they can remember who they are.
Just praying before they're about to eat their rice and beans.
One of the strongest teachings we teach the kids is prayer. So we teach them that God is not far away from them, but God is right inside of them, and they can talk to Him, and they can ask Him, and they can praise Him, to have a relationship with Him. And we have seen results from that, and our hearts could not be happier with what we have been seeing. The kids learning and developing a relationship with the Lord.
If you ever get the chance to go with us to Mozambique, Africa, you will remember forever the way they pray. Not just the adults, but the way the kids pray. It's like they touch heaven in a way that you didn't know was possible. And you actually leave there with this desire to know more about why their prayer was just seemed so deep and so, I don't know, it's just different.
Right now we're dropping the volunteers to the road so they can go to school. They come to help us with the kids, and then we drop them off so that they can, because they walk about 3 miles to get to school.
Sam, you want to go ride in the back with them? Yeah. Okay. One of the things they do weekly in Gumbani is do house visits, pray for people, pray for those that can't come to church, pray for those that are sick, that have just had a newborn. It's such an intimate way to connect with the community. And so I love when we get to jump on the back of the truck and do house visits with them. We just drove over to this house, and we're doing house visits. Mama and Celia do a lot of these. This man is really, really sick, and they asked her, the team, to come over and pray. So we're joining them in prayer today. And even in just a block house with no electricity, sitting there in the dark praying over people, you feel the Lord's presence, and it's just so beautiful.
One of the greatest problems in this community is the lack of drinking water, potable water. So this is one of the areas that I have always tried to help with, but I didn't have enough resources, and I tried to dig what they call like a hand well, where they get water from. It's still going, but it's just a little bit of water. So 2 years ago, through Far-Flung, we were donated a truck that was in our heart and in our prayers. So with that truck, we bring water from outside the community, from the city, and we were able to build 4 water towers that holds about 3,000 gallons of water. and we have the cistern here in the church. So we bring the water once, twice, 3 times a week according to what the resources we have, because the water generates the money to buy water. It covers the water, but we need to pay the driver, we need to do the maintenance of the truck. So each family can have 3 of these containers of water, which is about 60 liters. And that's all the water they have, the drinking water they have. The government has dug a well, which is really, really salty water, 20 times more salt than the seawater. So they use that water that the government provides through a well to wash clothes, to bathe. But this is the water they have, the only water they have for drinking and cooking. She was just explaining that she doesn't walk very fast to get here. In her case, it's just like 5 minutes away. But she was saying that other people that drink water here, they walk 40 to 50 minutes to get here. I was asking, is it enough? She's mom that said it's not enough. It's not enough, but she's very grateful, and then they all are very, very grateful to have, even if it's not enough for their needs, but still they're grateful because before this they didn't have, so they're very grateful.
We're headed to deeper into the ocean because we need firewood. So we're headed off the roads that are already roads that don't even exist. We just made them.
Well, if we want heat for anything, heat up our food, heat up our water, cook anything, coffee. You have to have fire to cook it with. You can't have fire without wood. The terrapin took out my eye. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have an eye patch on one of our trips. I'm so sorry. And she Carolyn. I'll let Mama near her.
We cook with wood. We have an wood oven. However you understand by that, you can see the picture of it. And so we need wood to cook. So this is our daily routine. I mean, we don't do that every day, but that's what we do. We come and get wood from time to time, once a week or every 10 days. So then we're getting wood now to cook.
And that's the wood guy, huh?
That's the wood guy.
On Tuesday nights, there's usually a service, and it was cool to have Samuel preach the service and be with them. I just love church services in Gumbani. There's always a good turnout. There's always tons of prayer. There's always tons of joy. Like, their church is such a healthy church. And it was awesome seeing a youth preach that service, and Celia translated it, and then we had a great altar call where we were able to just meet needs and pray with people and be there with them.
I pray that God would open your ears
Eu oro para que Deus abra os seus ouvidos
to hear the voice of God.
para ouvir a voz de Deus.
And I pray that as you close your eyes tonight,
E eu oro para que quando você fechar os seus olhos nesta noite,
that you would begin to have dreams,
que você possa começar a ter sonhos,
that God would begin to speak to you,
que Deus vai falar com você,
and that you would hear the voice of God.
que você vai ouvir a voz de Deus.
And that's what I feel like I'm here for tonight.
E eu sinto que esta é a razão pela qual eu estou aqui nesta noite.
What's going on?
Sorry.
Well,
What is going on?
we don't know. We were rushed out of service after youth service tonight.
Gosh.
And I thought they were like making us come home or come back to Mama's house. And then they said we have to leave. So we're leaving, going to dinner at
Incentives?
At an amazing restaurant.
At an amazing restaurant. So
I'll
yes,
take that.
So here we go.
What kind of food?
What kind of food? Mozambican food.
What's going on and where we are?
No, because I don't know how to say his name.
Vicente.
Vicente
Uh-huh.
with a V?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How do I look?
Just go with it. Just say it's really late. Go ahead.
Tell me when.
Go ahead.
Okay. So we are at Vicente.
Vicente.
I said that.
You said Vicente. Now you got me messed up.
I keep doing this.
Vicente.
Vicente.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's very late. We are at Vicente's house, and he has made a feast for us, and we're very thankful.
In our program here, we also have a sewing program where we make some of these bags to bless Martha that makes it, and then this is the income she has. But also with the profit that we get from these, and we are able to help our project, help the kids with the feeding program, and help to actually maintain what we were doing here. So it's a program that we are in the beginning phase, but it has already been blessing us a lot.
We are having another feeding day with the kids. Have had the best of serving them, taking pictures of them, they're posing, but they love this food. Today they have chicken legs to eat, and they are walking around with it sticking out of their mouth like it's the best thing ever. And I'm learning so much about how to eat chicken legs here. It's great.
Vivo! Morto! Vivo! Morto! Vivo! Morto! Morto!
This is so much fun. I want you all to know this is fun.
How was today?
It was great.
A little more descriptive than that?
It was very dusty, very fun.
Okay, back. Maybe a little more descriptive of the festivities.
We had lots of games. We had some hair paint going on. We had some bows.
Did you get your hair painted?
I did not get my hair painted.
Not team player. Not a team player.
I was trying to let the kids go first and get their shine.
Ciao.
Leaving. We just got done helping out with the feeding program with the kids. Whoa! And
Hold on, let me focus.
and we are going to do some home visits to go pray for some people that have been sick and have some needs. So we are back in the truck, heading to go do that.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
We came to visit a lady from our church that has been sick since June last year, basically a year. And so she was in Maputo being treated. She was 2 months in the hospital, but she's coming back now to her house in the community. And we are very happy because she's almost completely better. So we are very happy to see that she has improved a lot in her health. Many times she called saying, Mama, I'm dying. Call Mama Maria and say goodbye because I'm dying, but now she's here. She didn't die. Praise God. I couldn't sleep, I couldn't sit, I couldn't do anything. We're gonna pray to see her get completely better.
Oh, there was another lady that we saw when we did home visits, and her family she couldn't walk and was having trouble getting around. There was some problems, I think, with her heart maybe. And so her family would carry her out on a mat during the day to lay in the sunshine and carry her in at night to sleep. But I just remember as we prayed that she just felt so encouraged, and her family did too. And she had said that she felt better when we left.
One of the house visits that I got to go on was a woman who was supposed to have given birth probably about like a week or two before we were there. And they had sent her home. She was in a lot of pain.
On the 24th of last month, and today is the 4th of June, and the baby's still not born. So, and she's in pain, and she went to the hospital twice by now.
So they just sent her home and pretty much said, good luck, we hope everything turns out okay.
So we came to pray for her and believe miraculous intervention. And my prayer is that the baby still alive and healthy. And so we believe in a miracle. The people here, most of the people here, they only have Jesus to rely on, because the hospital that should help them, sometimes it's the very thing that failed them. So they rely on Jesus, and this is our role in this community. So a lot of people come to us as a hospital, and we have Jesus to offer them. And we have seen miracles, and this is one of the greatest rewards we have here is to see Him in action when people have nothing else. Visit, and we prayed for Enya, the lady that got healed at the crusade, and her healing is being shown now. So Martha was just telling me now that her niece was in the classroom just now, and a little girl asked for prayer for her dad, and she cried and asked the class to pray for her dad, because she said that her dad got a problem in his eye, and she was scared that he's gonna lose his job and they're gonna go hungry now. So the niece, Enya's niece, said, another child said, oh, but you must believe, because my auntie was so sick she could not walk. And they prayed for her at the crusade, and now she's healed. She can walk, and she's just getting stronger and stronger by the day. I was so blessed to hear Martha now. This just happened like today, that we prayed for Enya and heard that she's better. And her niece said the same thing in the classroom with the kids. What I want to point out here is that what God is doing through this culture of prayer we're creating is that not only He is doing it, but even the kids are seeing it. It's been a testimony to the families, it's been a testimony to the kids, it's been a testimony to the whole community. So I am really, really blessed to hear that, so I wanted to share it as well.
Far-Flung Tin Can is spreading the gospel and helping others in the most remote places on earth. Our work in Mozambique is ongoing and you can be a part. You can apply to join us on our monthly Far-Flung trips, or you can help send us to far-flung places by giving. We believe our children should be thinking about the Great Commission. Be sure to purchase Adventures with Far-Flung, Celia's Sunflowers, based around the real-life ministry in this episode.
At Far-Flung Tin Can, we are bridging the gap between two diverse worlds, the Christian home and the mission field, through missions awareness, missions engagement, and worship in everything. We're traveling the world to the most remote places on the planet to find those who have laid down everything to say yes to God. And whoever said missions can't be fun? God is calling. Will you take the call?
It's 6 a.m. and everybody's up and getting ready. This is a very big day for Gumbani, and we're going to expect over 1,200 children to come with blow-ups and candy and games and some magic by Hannah. And so everyone is up and ready to go.
Right now, it already has, we're loading these bags. These are all the goodie bags we made the other day for the kids, for Hannah and Children's Day. And they're very heavy. We have 1,200 of these to load up and take over.
Is there any more of the little bags? I mean, the small ones?
We need the smaller ones.
This one already has a rip in it. Oh, well.
We need the smaller ones.
We need the smaller.
Well, should we get them?
Yeah, we're going to have small.
I can cut the smaller ones on top.
This little, he's just giggling like a schoolgirl.
Which is why she thought he thought she was born 2002.
He did. How about you help me?
So the truck with the inflatables has gotten stuck in the sand, and it looks like we've got about 15 guys and Celia. I may be in there too, trying to get it out of the sand.
Now you're getting everything prepared to start the big Children's Day here. Just getting the inflatables positioned, the trampolines and everything to get it started. And the kids are flooding in.
And what's happening behind you?
The truck got stuck. So sandy here, and so we're trying to get the truck out so that we can move the other inflatable to the other location.
We're painting their faces. We're just kind of just letting them pick which one they want.
Painting the faces of all the kids.
How many kids do you think you've painted so far?
I think we've at least done, I'd say about 100 between all of us.
Oh wow.
Yeah, a lot.
Do you know that that's not even like 5%?
Well, we have lots of energy to keep going, so we'll be okay.
Lots of paint.
Lots of
That's for
paint.
sure.
Lots of paint.
We're doing face painting. We're helping with the program. There's inflatables. There's everything going on this whole day. It is a draining day, but it's an incredible day. Yeah. Look at that. Footage of footage. What do you think, Carolyn?
This is amazing.
It's a lot happening, huh?
Yeah, a lot happening. Beautiful smiles, beautiful faces. Great day.
Okay, two. Você. Two. Sí. Debajo.
A escorregar assim.
Sí.
This is so much fun. We are having more fun than the kids. Oh my gosh. My brother, Kyle, he gets the GoPro. And he goes like, okay, I'm gonna slide down with you guys and I'm gonna get you.
Yeah, go!
When he hits the bottom, he goes like boom and up. And I'm like, wow, that was quite professionally done. Well, nothing professional about it. Poor boy.
Oh my gosh! Oh.
He hit his tailbone right at the bottom and up. And if you ask him, he's still hurting 5 days later.
Agradecer, Senhor, neste momento por tudo mesmo, Senhor, em nome de Jesus. Oh, Deus, além de ti, papá. Oh, glória, 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 invocamos o seu nome. Derramando a ti, Senhor, o seu Espírito. Eu venho agradecer a ti por tudo, papá. Estamos felizes, Senhor, no seu leite. Estamos felizes, Senhor, na sua santa graça. Aqueles que estão ali de nós, papá, em nome de Jesus, viemos louvar. Te agradecer, papá, por tudo. Aqueles que estão indo de nós, venham repetindo de novo, papá. Aqueles que estão ali de nós, porque que nós estamos malucos. Em nome de Jesus, nós expulsamos dessa obra do mal. Em nome de Jesus Cristo, eu sou criança, mas sim, papá, ser expulsado. No seu nome, em nome de Jesus. No seu nome é maravilhoso, papá. Em seu santo nome de Jesus. Em nome de Jesus Cristo de Nazaré. Amém.
3 weeks ago, at 6 a.m., we were here in church, getting ready for church, and then this mother came with a little boy because he got badly burned and he had gone to the hospital 3 days earlier to get treated, but they didn't even touch the wound and they sent him home with Tylenol. And so we have burn supplies and creams and gauze and all that, and so we said, well, let's see what we can do for you. It was awful. And we cleaned the wound and all raw, the boy. We didn't have any anesthetics or anything. So we cleaned the wound and started treating you. Thankfully, we had a doctor coming to our project, and she had a look at it and said that we were going in the right direction and gave us some instructions on how to carry on, because we have no training. And we help people in the community with basic stuff, like any bandages and whatever we have. We are basically the hospital in the community. When people have any headache, anything, they either come for prayer or for Tylenol or whatever we have. And so we've been treating this boy for about 3 weeks. very, very happy that we are reaching good results. And every time he comes, we change the bandage and we send the pictures to the doctor that's assisting us. And so she's from a distance directing us and saying, oh, this is good, this is good. Thankfully, it's only good, 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 good. And so, so we've reached good results. Now we're taking off some dead skin. And yes, he did cry a little bit because some of his toes were still stuck together. But thankfully, this morning we managed to separate them, and we're very happy about that. Although it's a painful process for the boy, but we know it's for his good.
As we're heading out of town, we're saying goodbye to everybody in Gumbani, and Mama Marie and all her family are telling us to get out.
See, I wrote my name on mine and gave it to you.
Okay. And I look at Celia like, what are they saying? She said, they're saying get out.
So they don't speak English. They think they're saying goodbye. Get out, get out. So they're telling us, oh, get out, get out, get out.
How long have they been saying this?
I don't know, forever, like a year.
And you don't tell them?
I never told them because that's funny. Get out.
I love going on safari. As we bring people on Far-Flung trips, we always try to work in a day to head to Kruger Park and just go on this wild adventure looking for animals.
So we are pulled off on the side of the road in the neighboring park to Kruger National. We're going to our lodge and we spotted some zebras, so we're out taking pictures with them.
We are right outside of Kruger Park. We just arrived where we will be staying. And the view was breathtaking as we came in to the place. I feel like I need to whisper. It's just so peaceful and beautiful, as you can see. We've seen giraffes, elephants, wildebeest. I don't know, just it's amazing.
Right now, we are about to leave the most amazing safari ever. Their lives are going to be...
We're leaving for the most safari.
Okay. Right now, we're living for the most amazing safari ever. Their lives have been changed by ministry, and now they're gonna be experiencing like a wild adventure. I hope nothing bad, like all good. It's exciting. We're seeing a kill today. So just wait.
I feel like we're going to see really close elephants today.
Yes. Just a matter of careful obedience, careful waiting.
Oh, Jesus, Jesus.
So I am a very reactive person. So I act. No matter what, I act. So we are in Kruger Park, and then this elephant starts charging at us. And I just go like, oh, and then I act, right? And I reverse the car. And so everyone says that I was scared. But I was not scared. I was not scared. I was like, oh, and then but these people think I was scared, but I was not scared. I swear, I was not scared. I acted like, and then reversed. But
Cue the footage.
I feel like.
Look at his eyelashes.
Oh my gosh. That scared me. I was scared. I gotta breathe. I like having anxiety right now.
Celia and the team have made such a difference in Gumbani, but there are so many villages nearby. And so she said we had the opportunity to go celebrate Children's Day, which is a national holiday, in the neighboring village that they hadn't even been to before. And so there's like 1,000 kids meeting in a schoolyard for Children's Day, and they let us come and minister and celebrate.
Celia, her team, and Far-Flung, our team, have come out to a village that they have never been to do their children's program.
Mas livro sem palavras nós podemos ler? Não.
And you can tell these kids absolutely love it. They were so excited. Celia and Sabine put on this really cool production where they dressed up and they had entertainment for the kids, and we did face painting, and the kids kind of came in and out throughout the day. And you could tell it was just a really great community experience for them, and they had so much fun.
And it is Children's Day in all of Africa, but we're here and we're face painting and doing great things with the kids.
As we're leaving this other village, we had to get back on the truck, and everybody's just on 10, excited about what the Lord was doing that day and just working together. And so we had like 30 teenager volunteers in the back of this truck, and me and Carolyn crammed into the corner. What's going on, Carolyn?
We're riding on the back of the water truck, I believe, and this is crazy.
And these roads, we say roads, but I mean these dirt roads, I mean, there are huge divots throughout it because of rain that has flushed through. And they're just singing on the top of their lungs, celebrating, and we're on the corner of this thing, on the side that the truck is leaning on, and we just keep looking at each other like, I think this is about to go down. Like, we're about to flip over in this truck. Well, we're heading back home to Gumbani. It's like the Titanic hit the iceberg, but only like a couple crew members realize like what this means, and everybody's on the top deck just celebrating, and we're just looking at each other like we're about to go down. This is what it felt like.
Before church even starts, they will show up like 2 hours early to start praying, to prepare the place, to prepare their hearts, and to pray for those who will set foot in that building that day, and to just call out to the Lord. And that blew my mind. 2 hours before church even started, and they're there praying.
So we're here at the church. They've been here since about 7:30 this morning praying and getting ready for service. It's now been almost an hour that they've been praying, and they're going to continue to pray just until they feel like it's time to transition over to the service. And so we are excited about this morning, spending Sunday morning service with them.
There's going to be an overflow of a river. If they would
The way the Lord ministered to our heart here is about relationship. In my heart, I have this thing about to be known in heaven, to be known by Him more than anything. And when God connected me with Mama Maria a few years ago, we just connected in that level. The level of not being known on this earth, but being known in heaven and being known by God. And being known in the spirit realm, because I don't want to just be known in heaven. I want hell to know my name, and I want them to tremble, you know, because of the power of the Lord in my life and because of that relationship with the Lord. And so that's what we naturally pass on to the church. Me and Mama are like in the same level in the spirit in that sense. And so she prays, I pray, and she teaches by doing it. And we teach the kids we teach the kids how to do it, but not only how to do, but doing. So that's what we invest a lot in the church. I do a lot of teaching, and Mama does the practices it. So every other week, for example, we have a group of ladies that we lock ourselves up in a room, and then we pray from 8 to 4 in fasting and prayer. And this year we've been doing that once a month with the whole church. And the church is getting it. The church, actually, when we did the first time this year, the church was like, can we do it every month? So it's like, yes, we can do it every month. Every January, we do a 12 days fast and prayer as well. So prayer is in us. It's our being, it's our culture, it's the core of everything we do. And that's what we teach. Not only saying pray, this is how to pray, but we do it with the church and we walk them through every step of it.
Tell it again.
Get out. Get out. Get out. Hey, get out.
Do you know what that means? Sabe o que significa?
No.
Okay.
Tell it. Oh, this is me.
Martinha, do you know what that means? Sabe o que significa? No. No? You want me to tell her?
Yes.
Get out significa vai embora.
So every time we leave the house, we say, bye, Mama, and she says, get out.
Toda vez que nós saímos, nós dizemos, hi, Mama, e Mama diz, get out.
Sorry.
Você sabe o que significa get out? Yeah, he knows.
He knew?
Você sabia? Get out significa vai embora. Você sabia? He knew.
Get out, Mama!
Far-Flung Tin Can is spreading the gospel and helping others in the most remote places on earth. Our work in Mozambique is ongoing and you can be a part. You can apply to join us on our monthly Far-Flung trips, or you can help send us to far-flung places by giving. We believe our children should be thinking about the Great Commission. Be sure to purchase Adventures with Far-Flung.